What is up, everybody? Master Darkpoi Gaming, I am Darkpoi, and welcome to the channel. It is time to present the final Saturday Night Slam. I was super sad to hear that Brandon decided that he was going to discontinue the Saturday Night Slam series. However, I am extremely excited for the new up-and-coming Brew Sessions podcast that he's going to be hosting on Saturday nights. Now, let's talk about the stream. So what I wanted to do was send off this final Saturday Night Slam with a huge bang, and I decided to just go ahead and feature the entire stream via my perspective. I really had a good time on the stream. Absolutely, if you guys are not part of the Hops and Hyzer team, you should go over there, hit subscribe, check out his channel. It's a very fun atmosphere. The people there are great to talk to and hang out with during the streams. Definitely worth a subscribe, in my opinion. So here in the first round, what Brandon decided to do was he held a Play with Friends round, and whoever scored the best Play with Friends score won an in-game prize. Now, I wasn't paying attention fully to know what the in-game prize was, but I'll tell you what, so close, okay? I was so close. In the first round here, I noticed that I was paired up against Adam DF101, which is Adam Fair, if you guys don't know who that is, and recently I got matched up with him on a multiplayer round, and he outed me by one stroke. And so to see that he was back in here again and I had an opportunity to redeem myself, I was super excited, and I just wanted to make sure I beat him. I know that sounds petty, but I just wanted to get it done because of the previous match that we had. And to no surprise, Adam Fair is such a fantastic player. He ended up beating me out by one score. I made some mistakes. These things do happen, but I played a pretty good round, and I was pretty happy with the outcome, even though I didn't take the dub. So hey guys, if you enjoy this type of content and you could like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I very much love bringing different types of things to the Valley. I enjoy making the videos that I make, and I'm really having a great time hosting Blaze Fest. Now without further ado, let's get to the tunes. I couldn't believe I hit that tree right there. I was so bummed out. I really wasn't paying attention to how I was aiming. I rushed the shot. No excuse, I'm just saying that's what happened. But I'll tell you what, to be able to come back, mess up again, and then hit the save, I was so excited about it. You know, like I said, I was trying to get the good score. And to be able to hit this shot right here from where I was at, I was super pumped. Almost made it. So close, so close. I run this line so much, I could not believe that I skipped down here and hit this tree. I was trying so hard to just miss that tree specifically. That's like my bane. That tree right there always messes me up when it does mess me up. And I couldn't believe that I shorted the putt finish. Ah. So that was a super fun time. All you see here is just me participating in the stream. I'm chatting with everybody. It's a good time. There's the Brew Sessions plug that I was talking about. He was all about it. I can't wait for it, to be honest with you. I love playing Disc Golf Valley, and to have a stream that's just basically sitting around the concept of Disc Golf and Disc Golf Valley, I'm all about that. So I can't explain to you how excited I am for that. Now, going into the actual tournament, there's something that you should know about my bag. Anytime I play a Hops and Hyzer tournament, or I do an Around the Valley tournament, or anytime I do a Play with Friends that's being hosted on the Gatekeeper Media stream, I always use this exact bag. And the reason is because every single disc in this bag I got from either, from one of those 3 streamers. And when I first started the game, I didn't know about the social media groups out there. I didn't know about the different communities, and I was just playing the game the way everybody else was. And when I discovered the Hops and Hyzer stream, there was no turning back. You know, between Hops and Hyzer and Around the Valley, I essentially had built an elite bag very early in the game, and I was pretty happy about that. So that's kind of been a trend that I've kept forever. I got this captain on my birthday. The captain that was in the shop came with a trail, but when Brandon gave me this on my birthday, I didn't know it had a trail on it. I just loved the fact that I got a cool Superman disc on my birthday. And then later on, I realized that it had no trail, and I was like, you know what, I like my broken captain. It kind of makes it unique, you know? So I was pretty cool with it. I got my Hope putter, but that's the Gatekeeper Media stream. I was just attending the broadcast one day, and they held a little mini tournament, you know, and gave everybody a disc, and that's probably my most asked question when it comes to disc stamps is, where did I get that Gatekeeper Media Hope? Well, there's your answer, everybody. I was in the right place at the right time, and I was able to nab one for myself. I got this is the Caleb Kirshner Hyzer Drip stamp we got on the Hyzer Drip stream that he was featured on for Hops and Hyzer. I won this putter, this Kristen Tatar putter, as a pre-stream giveaway winner, and that was super cool. Just about everything else in this bag, the Accurate Roll Flow and the Rive, I got in a pre-stream giveaway. I was able to pick an in-game pack of my choice, and that's what I went with, was the Rainbow Rive and the Accurate Roll Flow. And it came with an Accurate Roll River, but that's in my glow bag. So I think that's pretty cool, being able to build a bag just from doing these. It's one of the biggest reasons why I got into streaming Disc Golf Valley. One of my first year goals was that I wanted to host a tournament and get my own in-game stamp in the game. And the Joes vs. Pros tournament that I did with Kanai and Alex, that was it. That was my first real big goal, and I was so glad to get that done. Now I've had not just the Pros vs. Joes tournament, but we've got Blaze Fest, and we got the Blaze Fest stamp that was recently approved. The first one was won by Rad Dona in Blaze Fest 2. And so that's pretty cool. And then with Oktoberfest coming up, you guys, you got to get in on the Oktoberfest tournament. The prize pack for it is going to be so phenomenal. Please make sure that you're a subscriber to my channel. That way you don't miss the event code whenever it's launched. And if it's helpful, if you do Discord, you should come join my Discord. It's the best way to communicate for matchups and to get any news on any tournaments that I'm hosting in-game. Yeah, I really enjoyed the way he set this up with this wheel. It kind of adds a little element of suspense to the game, and I really enjoy that. Alright, so right here, Brandon's talking about the brew sessions, and the first brew sessions, he has these awesome autographed discs that he got, and he's going to be giving them away. So if you are not part of the Hops and Hyzer community, you should join up. That way you can watch the brew sessions and potentially win yourself an awesome prize, you know, or whatever. I'm not quite sure exactly how he plans on doing the entire stream, but that was what he was saying last night, and that's pretty cool. You know, I've thrown that shot so many times, and it almost never hits that OB that way. I don't know what I was thinking. Just didn't line it up right, that's for sure. I don't know what it is about this hole. I love playing it. To me, it's one of the harder holes in the game. But when you do get the first shot right and you're able to get the second shot to land for the eagle, I feel like that's a big one. You know, it's not that easy to eagle this hole in my opinion. Also, you'll notice that in my streamer bag, there are no water skips. So, coming into these tournaments without a water skip presents a challenge sometimes because you become so dependent on them that when you get the throws that come up that you would usually use a water skip disc for, in my opinion, at least for me, I always find that I end up messing up more often than not because I got so dependent on the water skips. But I love a challenge. I love presenting myself with unique challenges and trying to make it, you know, harder on myself. I switch bags all the time. I'm not the type of player who has like one super dedicated bag. I like mixing it up and messing around. I was thinking about doing a video where I do a multiplayer round where I feature a disc bag from each of the manufacturers. It's a fun time, especially puts you out of your comfort zone. You know, when you have certain discs that you just use for everything and then out of nowhere you just find yourself in a situation where you just don't have it. Best examples I can come up with are whenever I play with my Casta Class bag, there are no 10 speeds. And the way Casta Class's discs run in the game, it can be very understable, overstable, mix and match. And it creates a lot of questionable moments. But I love it. That putting myself outside that comfort zone is what really allows me to have a good time playing this game and trying to figure out the different lines that are available. And it's really helped me grow as a player in the Valley, but in real life too. I mean, it's a great example of how you never know what you're going to like until you throw it. I know people who they stand by certain discs and they will never use anything other than those discs in the Valley and in real life. And I'm just not that type of person. I'm really I like to really mix and match and try different things. Hey guys, thanks a lot for sticking through the video this far with me. If you're enjoying the content, you can hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel and it allows me to attract more prize sponsors to bring more independent tournaments to you guys. So if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. This right here is another one of those moments. This entire hole. When I don't have a water skip disc, I just come completely out of my element. I know that it's possible to make the shots. I've done it 1,000 times before, but for some reason in my head, I just wasn't able to compute, and I ended up just making mistakes. You know, that first shot off the tee, if that tree hadn't saved me, it would have been a whole different ball game on this hole. Now, up until this point, I was pretty happy with my score. I knew it wasn't going to put me anywhere near the top, and that's fine with me, but, you know, whenever I play well, I'm pretty happy with myself. And going into this point, even though, like I said, even though I wasn't on the top of the list, I was throwing pretty relatively okay. Made a couple mistakes, had some missed putts, but up until this point, I was pretty happy with what was going on. This is another one of those holes. Without a big bomber water skipper, I just kind of was, like, stuck in the water. I was super glad that the Ballista Pro big skip worked out, but I just didn't know, man. Like, I had to run it earlier, and I completely messed it up, and I think I ended up taking a bogey. You know, and those strokes, man, they really add up throughout a 4-round matchup. Got the Eagle Turkey. Let's go. Yet again, another situation. I really, truly didn't know what I was going to do here. I knew I didn't have a disc that would make it all the way over the water without the water skip attribute. So I decided to try to play the smarter play. And this is where you can see the first instance of a big collapse happen with me. I was already frustrated because I missed the first putt here. And then I just didn't assess correctly. I was like, nope, I need to make it. Re-teed and made the same mistake again. When these things happen to me, I'm emotionally crushed, I feel like. But it is what it is, man. You know, you win some, you lose some, and on that one, I messed it up. Same thing here. You know, I play this to try to make it over to that ice sheet, and I just brought it short. I knew that was going to cost me, but it was what it was. I just wanted to make sure I didn't do it twice, because I'm telling you, for some reason, when I play this game, I'll make one mistake and then just immediately follow it up with another mistake, and that's one of the big things I need to fix. Here's another one, man. Tell me, you know, what are you really going to do here? Unless you play the short play, there's really not a whole lot you can do without the water skip. You could overthrow. You could throw a big disc and make it over without needing a water skip. I do it all the time, but it's not guaranteed. Cage in the 48-meter save. Oh, that was a heartbreaker, but it was what it was. I really like playing this hole. It presents a unique challenge. I've seen people ace run this hole. It's difficult. But what I like to do is I like to play it short off this front edge of this island. It's dangerous because throwing any disc down there can skip you all the way past the island. It happens. Makes it worse whenever you do make the island and miss the putt just like that, but it is what it is. Yeah. I was already frustrated, didn't line my putt up right, and that's what happens, man. That's why I always say, you can't let a bad throw get you down. You know, so what if you have a bad throw? It's okay. Just don't make two bad throws, because that's just going to make everything worse. One of my favorite aspects to the Hops and Hyzer streams is that they have their highlight submission. It's a great way to get an idea of how other people are playing and participating and what's going on, and it's a great way to feature the other players in the Valley, and I love that, so... You know, I'm a big fan of highlights. I think they're fun, and, you know, it really allows you to really have that, oh my moment, you know? Yeah, so when I first started coming around, my children, Alexander and Constantine, they both would watch the Hops and Hyzer streams with me, and it was always a good time and something that we could do together as a family. And we were hanging out one day on the stream, and I had won a sticker pack. That's what it was. I won a sticker pack, a pin and sticker pack on a stream one day. And I gave my stickers, the majority of them, to my children, and they put them on their disc golf discs. Well, we went out and played a couple rounds of disc golf, and I made a little video of Alexander's progress in the sport. And Brandon was watching, and he saw that my kids put the stickers on his discs. So just out of the kindness of his heart, Brandon sent both of my boys a Hops and Hyzer disc, and that's the reason that I will forever be a Hops and Hyzer fan. Anytime anybody does any kind of nice kindness for my children, or to help me grow my channel, something that we do as a family, I am forever going to feel grateful for that. My children absolutely love their Hops and Hyzer discs. Brandon has recently created a link so that you too can purchase a Hops and Hyzer disc. I recommend it. The plastic is good, you get a cool stamp, it's something for the Valley, and it's something that if you're a big fan of Disc Golf Valley and you love disc golf, that you should put in your bag just to have as a keepsake, in my opinion. You know, it's part of the biggest reason why I contacted Reese to see if he wanted to donate one of his handmade koozies for Oktoberfest. The fact that he made one he didn't just donate one. The fact that he made one from scratch after the request specifically for the tournament, that's the kind of stuff I love. You know, it's not just about, you know, how great the prize is. To me, it's about the connection to the Valley and the players and how it brings joy to me in my world. I know it's just a game, but to me it's more than that. It's a great way to build community and a great way to compete, have healthy conversation, and you know, it's a great way to connect with people. And I'm a very social person, and now that I'm a dad and I have kids and life is not quite as fast-paced as it used to be, I find that doing things like this really helps me connect with the community in a way that I used to do but can no longer do. So I enjoy it very much. To me, it's more than just a game. It's a great way to connect.
Sounds good.
I just want to say again, man, thank you so much. I know this video is a longer one, and I appreciate you for sticking through this long with me. As always, if you could hit that thumbs up, if you're enjoying the content, I would appreciate it. It helps me grow the channel. I know it sounds like a broken record, and you guys hear YouTubers say it all the time. I hear it all the time too, but truly, you guys have no idea how much these things help grow the channel, the community. YouTube is a monster. It absolutely loves to eat those thumbs ups. It loves comments. And a subscriber count is great, you know, but views, thumbs up, and comments help grow the channel. So, if you do follow my channel and you want to help grow my community, all you have to do is hit that thumbs up on a video, post a comment, all the normal things that you would hear normal YouTubers talk about. It makes everything grow a lot faster, and the more growth that we see on the channel, the more I can attract different types of prize sponsors to host more tournaments for you guys. So thanks a lot as always. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let's just get back to it. Alright, so you'll notice here that for the I Got 20, the bonus rounds, I switched bags. And the reason is because ever since I found out about I Got 20, I have been on the hunt for that I Got 20 disc. Now, I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, and he asked me, he said, so is I Got 20 strokes or a minus 20? And that was actually a very good question. I never really thought to ask that question. So I went ahead in the chat and I asked him anyway, like, how does this work? And Fig hit me up. Big shout out to Figgy. He hit me up and he was like, yeah, it's minus 20. To hit minus 20 on that round, you need something like 3 albatrosses and 5 eagles and some crazy score. It's really difficult. And the closest I've gotten was minus 16. Both of these rounds, I was doing the first round of the bonus event during the actual stream. I was enjoying myself, and I wanted to try to see if I could hit the minus 20 on stream. I started off okay, but immediately knew it wasn't going to get through unless I had some very tremendous save throws. I did play well, but mistakes were abound, and I committed one too many mistakes, and that's just the way it goes. Mark my words, though, one day I will get that disc. These boats got in my head. They've been in my head ever since the update, and I haven't been able to hit this shot right ever since. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna figure it out 100%. Every time I go for my normal routine line, I hit the sails of that boat. And I hate that boat. So I'm gonna figure out what exactly I need to do. It looks like it's gonna be a forehand play with the extra glide light defender. Another missed cage shot. Yet another stroke. I'm telling you, it's like I can taste it. I'm so right there. But those little mistakes that I make, they're so big that I'm always finding myself just outside the bubble. And every time I'm like, missed it by that much. Oh man. See, I'm saying that's not a bad round at all. It's just not minus 20. But it is what it is, man. All you can do is get out there and try your best. Sorry for the big long pause here. So at this point in time, I was putting my kids to bed, and I had this big long pause with a delay. But it is what it is. It's a good moment for me to talk to you guys about what's going on for the channel. We have reached over 130 subscribers on the channel in less than a year. So thank you guys for that. That's amazing. I am halfway to monetization for views overall. Would not have reached that number so quick if it was not for you guys. I have big opportunities coming up for people to win. I'd like to talk about Oktoberfest while I have your ear. So what's going to happen is October 6th, 7th, and 8th, I'm hosting Oktoberfest. It's going to be held in-game. There will be a code. But what I would like to talk to you about is what I'm going to be doing during the tournament. On October 6th, 7th, and 8th, I will be on my Discord hosting Play with Friends rounds. If you participate in Oktoberfest and you come show up to my Play with Friends rounds, I will be selecting 30 people from those Play with Friends rounds to be entered to randomly win a disc in-game. Now, I haven't finished all the details with the discs yet. I'm still waiting for my dyers to send me my discs back, and then I'll get stamps for you guys to see what these things are going to be like. They are going to be sweet. All I'll need you to do is just participate in my Discord Play with Friends on October 6th, 7th, and 8th, and play the Oktoberfest tournament. If you do both of those things, then you will have a chance to win a disc. I am so excited about it. I cannot wait for the beginning of October to come around. I truly hope you guys come and participate with me. It's gonna be awesome. I am so excited and I cannot wait. Yo, let's go. Hitting the 42-meter eagle save. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. I hate when this happens, man. I was paying so little attention to what was going on. I was only looking at my aim. I wasn't paying attention. And I clipped the stupid boat. Oh, man. I've seen people land on that boat in the game, like when he said they've landed on land, and the game says that they're still safe even though they're like standing in the middle of the water. I think that's pretty neat when that happens. I haven't been able to do it yet, but man, I was so salty when I hit that boat. Like, come on, man, it was a bad throw, but still, you gotta pay attention to the boat. And then when things like this happen, I'm just like, really? Wow. You know, it's like you get through, it's so clean that it puts you forever far away. It happened to me like 3 times. So there it is. It didn't really matter. Hit minus 13 on both runs. It was what it was. Didn't get the minus 20. Sad face. But it's all good. there's always next time. Well guys, thanks for sticking through the entire video with me. My name is Master Darkpoi. This is Master Darkpoi Gaming. If you enjoyed the content, please hit that like and subscribe button, and hopefully, I'll see you in the future.